Hey, how's it going? About ate it. All right, so I'm just cruising the Sacramento River Trail here in Redding, California. Let's see, I would be just west, northwest maybe of Caldwell Park. It's so pretty through here. It's a paved path. The loop all the way around, like all the way down to the suspension bridge, back around near the sundial. I mean, it's a pretty long loop. If you're just riding the paved section, it's still quite a bit of exercise, and it's beautiful. It's a little chilly right now. But yeah, I come from Florida, St. Pete, Florida, Tampa, Florida, where there's some good bike paths downtown, along the beach, or along the waterfront in downtown. But man, there's so many people out, and you know, that's cool. But man, being up here, it just kind of being a ghost town, it's awesome. And everything in Florida is super flat. So, you know, we're not in the mountains, but they're all around us. And we got some good hills around here for sure, and some really good built, unpaved, you know, mountain bike trails. And some of them attached to this end of this trail that I'm going to right now, or I'm riding on right now, down in an area called Keswick, by the Keswick Dam. You know, there's a 1, 2, 3, it's like 4 pretty decent trails down there, where like me coming from Florida, not really having a ton of off pavement experience, it was so perfect to learn out here. And here I am over 2 years later, and I can still ride those trails and test myself, because you know, there's just so many different ways you can ride them. Yeah, but even fun little things like this you can find. Just a tiny little dip, but aren't any of those in St. Pete. So yeah, I'm just talking about the difference and how much I enjoy it out here. It definitely has the highest property value to adventure ratio that I could find, or me and my girlfriend, and we looked everywhere. We literally looked everywhere, from like the east side of Colorado all the way to the very, very west coast, north to south, desert to mountain, you know. And the property values are great. Everybody's like, oh, there's you know, so many homeless people and tweakers and the Bethel Church, and man, we haven't really experienced any of that. Yeah, there's some homeless people, but it's kind of everywhere. And you know, hopefully with some community effort and maybe some help from the state and the federal government, some of that can be alleviated. We can help some of those people out. But yeah, I haven't ran into one person that's like, yeah, Bethel Church. But I'm sure they're around, but if you're not looking for them, you ain't gonna have to deal with them. So yeah, I'm just cruising, trying to get a little exercise, make sure my back tire's fixed. It popped on me, or I think it was just the valve. Had a leaky valve out at Swayze the other day. Was almost all the way to the top of escalator. And I was thinking about either coming back down escalator or going down Snail Trail. And yeah, I think I popped my tire, or the valve sprung a leak. I kind of fixed it on the trail. It got me all the way down escalator, back to the truck. I had a big pump there, so I messed with it, used a big pump, put pressure in it, and I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm going for a rebate ride. Hold on one second. If you look, there's some deer, a whole bunch of them. Hopefully you can see that. Hey, buddies! There's a whole family of deer, at least 4, just hanging out. That's why I love it over here. I'm like in town, but there's still wildlife. Yeah, so anyway, I made it to the truck, thought I fixed the tire, was going for a rebate ride. I was gonna go up Owens Run, come down Enticer, and I made it like, I don't know, 1/10 of a way up Owens Run, and the freaking tire went flat again. So I was actually in the garage today, and I think I fixed the valve. I've been riding for a little bit, and I don't think it's losing any air. So we'll see. So I'm just kind of going on a fairly chill paved loop, and I may go up and around. I may go up and around Nutter Butter, just because I don't have it on the new camera with the 4K, or I don't have it on the new camera, and I don't even know if I have it recorded at all on the new bike. So fun. So yeah, I was gonna say, if you're in the Tampa Bay area or Florida area and you love outdoor stuff, mountain biking, hiking, and you're just tired of the flat, I think you can still take advantage of those high property values down there. Make your move out here, Redding, California. Apartments and houses are very cheap, in my humble opinion, comparatively, compared to, so yeah, and then you can do what I do, really ride mountain bikes and explore hikes and different areas. And I bet I could spend the next 10 years here going out once a week or every weekend and never see all the things that are close. There's more people out here today than I've seen maybe ever. I've ridden this trail a lot in the last couple of years. There's hardly ever anyone out here. Oh, it's probably because it's later in the day too. I'm either normally an early rider or a 4 to 6 p.m. rider. Man, when we first got out here, this hill would kill me, walking or riding. And it's still not a joke, but it really isn't that bad for me anymore. They just repaved this. I'm also trying out the ultra wide angle lens on the GoPro 13 for the first time today. Oh, this is nice. They replaced fencing, but they may have ruined my jump that I was doing. Oh no, I can still get it. Yeah. My favorite thing about that little wall ride and that jump is it just, when you're on a trail, it's so easy, especially a single track. It's so easy for me to start trail meditating and just focus on what's in front of me. But man, if you pay attention, sometimes there's really cool offshoots or features or whatever. It's like a constant treasure hunt sometimes. You know, little treasure hunts there and there. You. I think there's even another one. This was always a nice trail, but they literally just repaved this, and it's so nice out here. We've got some rain, and it doesn't take long for things to go from brown to green. And then of course, you know, fall's setting on hard, and our winter is right around the corner. But you know, it's super mild out here. We've got snow like twice in maybe the 2.5 years I've been here. Nothing serious, just a few inches. Melts off quick. So it's not like, you know, it's not like living in the mountains where you have to really prepare for all that stuff. Oh, this is super fresh. All I can smell is the asphalt. yeah, if you're still watching this video, you click the like, smash the like button, and then you know, give me a follow. That would be cool. Be really cool. I'm gonna try to get as much mountain biking in as I can in the next how many ever weeks. I know we're about to get an atmospheric river in a couple days, and that's gonna last, you know, like a week or gosh knows how long. But I'm gonna get as much mountain biking in as I can before it's just too wet out here and raining all the time. But when that's happening here, that means there's snow on the mountain. So I will be snowboarding at least once or twice a week is my plan. And I'll be up there recording runs at Mount Shasta Ski Park. It's another benefit of being over here, unless you're like you're a pro, you know, and the easiest, not the easiest, like the easier black diamonds just won't do it for you. You know, as long as you're below it, easy black diamond and below, yeah, Mount Shasta Ski Park's the way to go. $3.99 for a freaking season pass, as long as you buy it super early. Like, as soon as the season ended last year, I bought my ticket. $3.99 season pass, freaking amazing. That's like, there's some resorts in Tahoe that you can't even get a day pass for that. It's nuts. So if that's where you're at, this is the place to be. You know what? I never go this way. I'm gonna go this way. So this is the bottom of FB Lower, which I'm sure you've heard of. This is kind of the first trail I really rode a bunch out here. Not this section. Never really went this way. I went, there's an entrance exit right over here across from me to my left by the suspension bridge. That's normally how I accessed it. Man, oh, that's an old fire road right there to the right. It's kind of what this is too. It's just an old piece of an old fire road. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got.